helps if you turn on the microphone right before you start talking. So hey everybody, welcome back to Secret Squirrel Games. I am, of course, as usual, your host, Secret Squirrel. Thank you for tuning in today. Very much appreciated. It is Wednesday. It's 12 noon Eastern time, and therefore we are back, because that is my... That's an odd angle I started at there. All right, let's get that straightened out. Okay. We're back because I stream regularly on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 12 noon Eastern, and on Thursdays and Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern, as far as video games and stuff are concerned. And then on Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we had been, and we're on a little bit of a hiatus for the holidays right now, but we have been streaming on Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern a D&D campaign that a buddy of mine, Wolfgar, has been running right here on Secret Squirrel Games through the Roll20 virtual tabletop game platform. And that is a Greek mythology themed D&D campaign that we run on Saturdays. We call it Myths and Legends. Please feel free to join us on Saturday evenings for that as well. I am going to have to turn on a fan. I forgot to do that when I was setting up here. So give me just 1 second, okay? All right, get that straightened out. All right. Yeah, I had to turn the fan on first, but yeah. So, like I said, feel free to join us on Saturdays for that. Although, like I said, we are currently on a hiatus for the holidays. We will be returning after the holidays, of course, with that campaign. If you want to, if that sounds interesting to you, Greek mythology and D&D at the same time, then feel free to hop on over to my YouTube channel, also called Secret Squirrel Games. It also has the same logo right here that you see right behind me. And you can check out the playlist over there of the previous sessions of it. You can get caught up on where we are. And I'll give you a hint exactly where we are. We're about to assault the gates of Troy. Yep, Trojan War. So there you go. But we've done a lot of prep in expectation of this upcoming battle and everything in that campaign. So there's been lots of little adventures and stuff that are going to help influence the way that, battle takes place and everything. So make sure you go over to the YouTube channel and check out that playlist. While you're over there, go ahead and hit like and subscribe on any of those videos. And if you hit the subscribe, you'll be notified when new videos are posted as well. In the meantime, here, though, on twitch.tv/Secret Squirrel Games, make sure you hit the follow button. You'll be notified when I go live with this game, New World right now, or any other game to include that D&D campaign on Saturday nights, for example. But we are back with New World today. We did it yesterday as well. We were grinding up territory standing, trying to get to level 30 territory standing in Windsward, specifically so that we could get this house right here. It's a $10,000 10,000 coin, whatever you want to call it, whatever, $10,000 house. So it's the largest size house. It has 30 Windsward standing level as a requirement, though, as well. So I have to have a 30. Currently, I'm sitting at 26. So I'm getting close. Just like the beginning of yesterday, or maybe a little bit the day before, or something like that, I was at like 12. So... I'm making progress. I'm definitely making progress. I can get it today. I feel like I can get it today. It shouldn't be an issue. Did that say? Yeah. Oh, I have a territory reward. Okay. I wasn't even looking. I like either one of these prospects, definitely. I mean, the property tax is good too. Don't get me wrong. That's great. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Since we are getting the bigger house, let's get the property tax. Yeah, whatever, But nevertheless, I am sitting in Windsward right now. I was already doing some territory standing this morning, in addition to yesterday, of course. And that's why I'm up to 26 now. Now, I've already got some missions. Let me double check and see what my status is with missions. Oh, okay, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Hunt turkey is always accepted. All right, so I need a bunch of stone blocks and stone bricks. Stone bricks require 16 stone per brick. So that's 320. And then this requires 4, so that's 200 more. So that's 520 stone in order to accomplish those. We'll see what it's necessary for this. And of course, killing turkeys is just killing turkeys. That's just bonus is what that is. So we're looking at 520 stone. Let me make sure I have all my faction missions before I walk out the gate.
My life.
My blade, my life.
Choose your next contribution.
All right, I already got my faction missions, so we're good there. Turkeys, 520 stone, and whatever is necessary for this. 10 linen. That shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. I can just go get me some fabric and be right on that, or some hemp fibers, I mean, and be on with that. All right, 520 stone. 10 linen is only 40 fibers, so that'll be nothing. There's some right outside the gate here. 520 stone. Oh, it's not there right now, but there is a turkey. Boom. That's one of 25 apparently. Oh. Ah, damn it. Okay, hold on. I'll get you. Bam. I'll take that guy too. Just cuz, you know, game meat and whatnot. I only need 40 fibers, so when these... Looks like there's a little bit here. Swing, that's 19. Which is definitely good, and here's a little bit more already spawned. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? 11. Oh, I got 185 fibers. I'm sorry. I have fibers. Never mind. I did not realize that I had fibers already. Alright, so I just need to hunt turkeys and gather stone. That's what I need to do. Now there's a lot of turkeys up this way. There's also stone along the way. 520 I need. Get 520 stone. That's going to be a decent amount of stonage. I'm not concerned about your hemp fibers. I just need the stone. And I'm already at over 100. I'm at 120 here, basically. I'm at 130, in fact. 145. This has not been an issue yet. Now, you got him. That's flint. I don't need that, but whatever. Why is this guy mining stone? I don't care about him. He can't get it all. All right. Going this way for a turkey. Turkey. A turkey. It's a boar. I'll get more stone here in a second. Trying to get this turkey first. Alright. I think I'm like halfway on the stone. Which is, you know, that's not horrible. It's not a horrible start. Alright, gotta get turkeys. There's more turkey this way. It's a wolf. Oh yeah, several more turkeys over here. There goes one. There's another. There goes one. And another. Like I said, turkeys, not a problem. You know, I can find plenty of turkeys. I know where they spawn in this area, or at least a bunch of them do. I'll get them turkeys. I'm gonna get them. I don't know how many I'm up to now, but I've gotten several just running around. Get some more stone real quick. And what I can do is I can turn around and see if anything has respawned back behind me. You better watch yourself, boar. That is your real name. I don't know. Let's run back this way and see if any of these turkeys have respawned behind me. Come on, turkeys. Turkey gobble. Gobble gobbles. I'll pick up the rest of my stone here probably. Or at least a good portion of it. I just need to get 520. $536. Okay, we're good there. How about turkeys? Any turkey respawns? Any turkey respawns? I'm looking for turkeys. Give me all them turkeys. Where they is? Where they at? Pow. Apparently I still need them. Bam. I must still need them. I haven't heard any squiggles. And I have seen turkeys around, and I have blasted them when I see them, and they still have blue dots on them. Kabloosh. Pa-pow. Kabrrr. Oh, if you're just gonna hang out here and flaunt your presence in front of me, then I'm gonna let you have the old one too. Doobity-bitty. Take some moats. I'll take some moats. Moat it up. Alright, here we go. We got somebody straight ahead here. I see ya. Bam. Still had the blue mark over him. And he was still needed. Still needed to kill him. To kill him. To kill him. I needed to kill him. Kill the turkey. I know what's here. There is these nuts. The buy order in for nuts at 15 cents a pop. So that ain't bad. Better than all the red meat and the game meat and the poultry. Ow, my foot. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Bam, still had a blue mark over him. I don't know how many more I need. How many more do I need? I got enough stone. So I don't need more of that. Oh, there we go. Still got one on him. A blue marker. Still got one. Alright. How many mo? Can't be but a couple more at this point. Nope, no more. He didn't even have a marker over him. So I guess we're good. We are good, good, good. I'm just gonna go on in. Let me make sure I'm sitting at 100 hide, which means 64.16. Yes. All right, which became 19. That's fine. What does need? Linen? Linen. 10 linen. Okay. So if I just make Let's make 8. See what happens out of it. 10. That's how you do it. Make that. Exit that. Doodle 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 doodle. Plundering steel armaments, luxury supplies. No idea what luxury supplies is. Where does luxury supplies even look like it comes? Okay, food. Okay. I'm not expecting to have that or continue to do that for that matter. You know, I'll look and see what's required for it. But I don't imagine that I have luxury supply. Juicy ham hock and mushrooms, I'm not doing it. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me see. 12 juicy ham hock, 12 mushrooms. Let me just see. It's not a tremendous amount of experience, but damn, man, get out of the way. Mushroom. 13 cents. Only 12 of those wouldn't be a big deal. Juicy ham hock. Oh, actually 12 of those wouldn't be a big deal either, to tell you the truth. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I guess I will do it. Yeah. Yeah, $3 between the two of them. Yeah, why not? There you go, cooking level 139. Okay, and then I need how many bricks and how many blocks? 50 blocks, 20 bricks. Okay. So let's make it all into blocks first. Fine. And then 20 bricks. Perfect. I didn't go do these, right?
My blade, my
I don't think so, right? No, okay, I still have those.
To our cause.
Okay. I just ran outside and did the production ones right here first. Okay, and that's fine. Boom, boom, and boom. Lumber. I don't think I don't have enough sandpaper for that. But, you know, we could see. How long before this renews, by the way? 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Say lumber is aged wood? Yeah, 4 aged wood and 2 timber. Okay. So in order to do 80 lumber. Yeah, see, that doesn't require anything. But in order to do 80 of these, I need to do 160 timber. So 160 times 4 is 40, 24. So 640 green wood. 640 green wood. And then $640 green wood in order to make the timber. Then 80 tons, but 320 aged wood. I don't have enough sandpaper, but I could buy a little bit of sandpaper, I think. I mean, that's 84 cents. 79 cents. Oh, not that. Or $1.06. So 79 cents. Buy like 60 of them. It's 50 bucks, whatever, but I don't know if it's really worth it. But yeah, see, I just buy that one. What's it? 56, I think I need. I don't even need that. I might be able to make more. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I need 640 green wood and what did I say? 320. Right, 320 aged wood. Yes. Okay. 640 green wood, 320 aged wood. Okay, I can do that. 640 green, 320 aged. 640 green, 320 aged. Let me just start going at it. $640 green, 320 aged. $640 green, 320 aged. $640 green, 320 aged. We're halfway there with the green wood. $640 green, 320 aged. 640 green, 320 H wood. Get to 320 aged, please. We also need 640 green though. .320 aged. Ah, 638. 640. We're done. We've got the wood necessary. What else did we need? And we're gonna need some sandpaper, of course, just to finish this off. But it's just a few, so we're gonna just buy it. Did something happen? Okay. Cool, got some bonus out of that. Now, we need 80 of this, so let's hope for some bonus out of this. 2 bonus, not much. Okay. So we need 50 more, right? Yes, we need 50 more. We need 50 sandpaper. And you have 3 choices. Obsidian for $1. Quartz for 85 cents. And fine for 79 cents. So we're going to take the 79 cents. We need, what did I say, 50 more? I think I said 50 more. Right. Right. It's 27 bucks. Now, it really may not be 50 more because we may get... See, we're gonna get some extra. I should have factored that in, but whatever. Oh, that order was only 34. Never mind, I did factor it in then because that sell order only had 34. So we'll find out in here in a second. See, we got 19. We got 53. 19 bonus. Look at that. Don't even need any more. That's awesome. I mean, right? Because that puts us at over 80 lumber, right? 83. Yep. Very good. Very nice. Did this have something? I don't remember. Yes, it does. Steel. Ooh, I don't like... Okay. I could do a little bit of steel. And then 5 rugged leather. Alright. Let me get the 5 rugged leather first. Because I have the rawhide for that. Just 5 rugged leather is all. Actually, 33 would be 8 rugged leather, right? Yeah, let's do that. It's fine. Leaves me 100 rawhide in my possession, which is fine. Now I need steel. What can I make? Steel. I got the iron ingots. I do not have any flux, but I can get a little bit of flux. And then it's just charcoal, which I have aged wood for. That's fine. I gotta see how many steel I need. Yeah, let's see. 5 stealing. Oh, it's 5 rugged leather. All I did was make coarse leather. Duh. Alright, I'll go back to it. 5 steel, 5 rugged leather. Okay. Five rugged leather, please. Yeah, it's just like literally 5. So it's fine. And now I think it was 5 steel. I know, I forget. Look, just look at 5 steel ingots. Okay. So in order to make 5 steel, I need to make... I have the iron ingots. I need 5 flux and 10 charcoal. The 10 charcoal I can do right now. Gave me 12, that's fine. Now all I need is 5 flux. That's, I mean, that costs not very much. You've got sand flux option, $1.28. You have shell dust flux, $1.09. Sounds better. And you have obsidian flux, $1.62. Okay, so sounds like shell dust flux is the thing. At $1.09, we only need 5. So that's good. Make those 2 bonus. Very nice. Very nice. Come on over here. Craft it up. Done. Come on up here. Done. Done. I don't have. I thought I had it. I have 38 lumber. Okay, how'd that happen? I had 83. Oh, did I use some lumber? I might have used lumber on that steel thing. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing that can't be remedied. Yeah, I need 2 more lumber. That's fine. 2 sandpaper. Like literally 2. I believe it was fine is the best. Yes, I only need 2. And gave me an extra. Whatever. Okay. Done. There's another level. Nice. In 3 minutes this resets too. So let me check and see what I'm at here. Got another. I'm at 27. I like to have mine around like at 30 or whatever anyway. It's at 29.5, so that's fine, I think. Faction reputation or gather speed. Now this is faction tokens. I don't care about the rep because I'm maxed out on the rep, but let me see real quick. I'm gonna check the internet and see if that says New World. Territory standing rewards. Right. Okay. Just reading the territory rewards real quick. Okay. All right. So it does do faction tokens. Okay, and that's what I'm wondering. That's exactly what I was wondering. Because that was always my concern. Is does this also reward, because it says faction rep, but it says faction but it's titled faction tokens. Is it 10% on both or whatever, 5% on both? Is it only one? I don't, because I don't need a rep bonus. I'm maxed out at faction reputation right now. But faction tokens, I could use a bonus on. So I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Now, that puts me at 27 currently, which is not bad. I've got here and there to do. Not a problem. This may have reset by now. It did. Good. Steel armament, so that's more steel. I don't want to do infused leather here. Crude iron armaments, that's fine. I'm not going to do common regeneration potions. Right. Okay. So, armaments. Let's see what I need for those, right? This brings up a good point, or good time for me to go ahead and talk about sponsorship. And what do I mean by that? Well, for those who might be familiar with my channel, you know that I have an unofficial, sometimes an unofficial snack sponsor, definitely an unofficial drink sponsor quite often. It's time to bring them into the mix. The unofficial drink sponsor for this portion of today's stream is Diet Dr. Pepper. Cool, crisp, and refreshing, Diet Dr. Pepper tastes more like the original than other diet drinks. So make sure you go out and pick yourself up one today. And this brings us to Diet Dr. Pepper sponsored ASMR moment of the stream. A ASMR moment of the day. So listen close. This is your ASMR. That was your ASMR moment of the day. Brought to you unofficially by Diet Dr. Pepper. Enjoy. I hope that was as good for you as it was for me. You like that, Barry? Banana bread. I'm not a fan of banana bread. I like bananas. Didn't it? I like bananas. And I like some banana flavored things. Like banana Starburst are great. You know? Some banana flavoring are things. Strawberry banana, I like. I love a strawberry banana smoothie. It's great. You know? But I don't like banana. First off, I don't like dried, like banana chips and things like that. And banana bread reminds me way too much of that kind of thing. So I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of banana bread. Yes. You have excellent timing. Good timing. I hope you enjoyed the fact that you tuned in just in time for the ASMR moment of the stream. Wasn't it all that you dreamed it would be? Let's be honest. It was. Yeah, no, that's fine. You're more than welcome to it. It's just like I don't like electricity jolting through my body, so I'm not a big fan of the electric chair. But that's all the more electricity to jolt through your body, for example, if that's what you're into. You know, so it's a win. In fact, that a win-win in some cases. I don't think that's the reference or the type of comparison that you were looking to make, but Greenwood. All right. Oh, hold on. There's two of them though, aren't there? There are. So 20 Greenwood. Ooh, steel ingots. Okay. All right. So of course I knew that. All right. I am mean. I'm horribly mean. I'm excessively mean. I mean, like, I'm the right amount of mean, and then I'm a little bit extra. So, it's bonus. It's bonus mean. Alright, I can make these, though. I can make all this stuff. I do need the lumber. You're mean. You're mean. Oh. Thank you. You humor me. Seven lumber. 6 steel ingots. And how many rugged leather? So actually 6 lumber. 4 steel ingots. And only 1 rugged leather. Okay. Well, we can knock out the rugged leather. Still be me. I know. just, you know, some days you're just in that mood, right? Like you just think, I think I'll be mean today. You know? It's like that old Limp Bizkit Break Stuff song. But I'm not in a bad mood. Alright, so now 6 lumber and I think it comes and goes. Right, see? So that's 1/7 of the days. Of all the days. So, like, never at all. Except for, you know, what? 13%? 14%? 14%? Yeah. Just 14% of the time. Alright, so 6 lumber and 4 steel ingots. Alright, so the steel ingots we're going to make first. What do I need for this? To make 4 steel ingots. I'm going to need a total of 8 charcoal, so I need 6 more charcoal. That's fine. We're going to just do 5. We're going to do 4. And see if it gives us a bonus. Ah, give us 1 bonus. Alright, fine. We'll do 1 more. Now it'll give us an extra bonus. No. Be like, damn it. Alright. So we have enough for 4. We don't have any flux. We need flux. We need 4 flux. No flux given. Is that not? That's not how it goes. Oop. The hell is happening here? What did it say? Flux. This is 160 something. This is 128. Oops. And then this one is 109. So, and we only need 4. No flux given. Yo. I'm pretty sure that's how it... Yeah. It originated with, you know, on the trading post in New World. They said, no, you can trade for it, but it's not just given. There's no flux just given. They don't do that. And who would? Flux, I mean, you see, it's like going for like $1 something each. I mean, you don't just give that. 6 lumber. Why? What's going on tonight? Oh, because of the Masked Singer finale? Is that what you're talking about? No? That's not what you're talking about? And what's going on, Thanatos? Because of the Masked Singer finale, Barry. That's what I would say. No? You don't think so? Is it going to be the Queen of Hearts? Or is it going to be the Bull? I don't know. Could be either. Now, as a Taurus, I would say, I would like to root for the Bull. Oh, you got the tornado thing going on in your area tonight? Nice. It's tornado night. Wednesday night's always tornado night. It's like Taco Tuesday. It's Tornado Wednesday. Windy Wednesday. Boom. See what I did there? Windy Wednesday. What do you mean? Okay, so let's think about this. Be careful. What can you do? What can you do to be careful about a tornado? I mean, obviously, maybe don't get caught outside, but what else are you going to do? You're going to sit inside and just hope that things don't destroy you. That's really all you can do. I mean, you can. They used to say, yeah, that's the best you can do is just don't go get in its face, whatever. But there's nothing else really so much that you can, yeah, maybe. I remember, because I was raised in North Texas, and they get tornadoes. And I remember as a kid standing outside and watching a tornado. Yeah, outside and watching a tornado. We weren't in a rural area. We were in Dallas, and my mom was all, they say get in the center of the house, or what they consider the strongest frame, where there's multiple support walls and things like that, and that's usually by a bathroom, like in the center of the house. So they say do that. So my mom's got the whole like pillow fort going on in the hallway outside the bathroom door, with the mattress, like the like not mattress, like a pallet of of quilts and blankets and stuff like that, lining the bathtub to lay in and all this stuff. And we have the radio loud in the house, the stereo was playing loud, playing the news reports or whatever loud in the house, so that we could hear, wherever you were in the house. And my stepfather has the front door open, and he's outside in the street just watching it. It's like 15 blocks away, 20 blocks away, maybe, I mean, it would take it that long to just go whoop, and be right on top of you. But it's not the direction it was going. It was going that way. And so he stood outside and watched it. And I didn't want to sit inside either. So I went outside with him. I was, I don't know, second grade? I think second grade. He had me standing outside in the street with him as we're just watching this thing. And we're watching stuff just fly up and everything, because it was tearing up a shopping center over there. We're like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, so I would say don't do that, maybe. Maybe don't do that. Right. Get in the strongest structural area you can get, whether it's a basement or a crawl space or whatever it is. In my mom's case, it was the center bathroom of the house, basically, or whatever. So you're saying don't be in the street, just watching it? I don't know, it seems like, yeah, it didn't matter. The point being, we didn't have hurricane shutters, obviously, living in Dallas area or whatever. But the point being, nothing was really appropriate to what we were doing. And really nothing was going to stop it from doing whatever it wanted to do. I mean, if it had decided to just come through the neighborhood, and if it had decided to turn and come through our neighborhood and just tear up houses, it was just going to tear up houses. I mean, you can't do anything about it, So, it's not like you can deflect it. Tornado. No. Like that Crohn's commercial or whatever it is. No. Just block it. Can't Heisman a tornado, Mm-hmm. We, well, see, I'm used to it well, I mean, we don't get tornadoes really so much down here in South Florida. But what we do get is, hurricanes, of course. And I'm used to seeing it, and Barry knows, she's local to this area too. Whenever the hurricane coverage starts, which I get having an update, every couple of hours, but it doesn't need to be constant hurricane coverage. I mean, let's be real. They way overdo the coverage. It's not going to change in most cases. It's not changing every 10 minutes or 20 minutes even. It's certainly not changing. It's not even changing every hour, the status, really. It's not changing direction super fast or anything like that. It's not like tornadoes can. Tornado could pop up over here and go for, really fast, along a stretch, and then another could pop up over here and do something like that. I get that. But hurricanes don't. Hurricanes, it's like, well in advance that it's coming. And then everybody's, of course, stocking up, and they just keep they just keep interrupting everything and just standing out there. Oh, we're at the grocery store where people are getting water and blah, 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 and all this stuff or whatever. And it's like, yeah, we know. We know that that's what people are doing. Let me guess. People wait till the last minute, and then they go to the gas station to fuel up. They go to Publix the grocery store to get water and all the the dry goods and whatever in case they don't have power for a while after and stuff like that. Home Depot and Lowe's, people are getting plywood and generators, stuff like that. People are getting gas cans at the gas station also for their generators, things like that. We know that this is all happening. We're very well aware that this is happening. We don't need constant coverage of it, but yet that's what we get. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is I can understand having once tornadoes like a weather pattern that's going to likely spur several tornadoes. You're probably going to want constant updates because that's going to be a fast, rapidly evolving situation. A hurricane, especially as it's approaching before it actually gets here. No, I just need every hour or two, just let me know if there's something significant, some kind of change. Otherwise, yeah, we know all the schools are closed. yeah, we know all the county offices and the city offices are closed. We get it. We know that garbage service is suspended. You don't have to keep telling us every hour. We get it. Don't put your garbage cans outside. Yeah, we know. But every hour, constantly. Now we're going to check in with so-and-so. And the reason I bring that up, this constant coverage, is because you were talking about seeing people out chasing tornadoes and all this stuff, and you assholes get hurt, chasing it, then all this kind of stuff, whatever. Well, I'm like, we see that every time there's a hurricane. We see they always go to somebody on the beach, a reporter on the beach, even before the weather has even changed at all, but the tide has started to pick up. And so you always see the people out there trying to surf it, and even as the weather starts getting more inclement and everything, they want to be out there surfing it and living it up, Yeah, no, I know. It was a very long path that Kentucky one was. Absolutely. I mean, I was telling my girlfriend about it. I mean, we were watching. She knew about the storm, but I'm like, you do realize that's 2/3 of the distance between here and Jacksonville. Basically, it was like 220 miles. That it just like, can you just imagine this hurricane just going straight up I-95 from Fort Lauderdale to Jacksonville or whatever? That'd be crazy. Or not to Jacksonville, but 2/3 of the distance to up to Daytona. It's like, ouch, what the hell? I forgot what I needed. Was it 6 lumber? That's true. That's true. Yes, 100%. The vaccine will protect you from tornadoes and hurricanes. In fact, that's what Tanash Berry should have told you. Instead of just be careful, she should just get your vaccine. Just stand outside and hold your vaccine passport, your shot card up at the sky. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You know? And same thing would go here with hurricanes. You know, we're just gonna tape it to the outside of the house, the vaccine card, toward the east, east, southeast. That's where the hurricanes come from, and then we'll be fine. And maybe not the actual card, because I don't want to lose the card, because it does get a little windy, during a hurricane. Maybe we'll copy it, a photocopy, and we'll just put it on each of the hurricane shutters. And I'm pretty sure that you're safe if you do that. I mean, don't quote me on this. Instead, quote Tanash Berry, because I'm pretty sure she guaranteed that you'd be safe if you had a vaccine, if you had a vaccination. I'm pretty sure she did. I think so. I feel in my heart of hearts that whether she said it or not, that's what she meant. And I think I'm tuned in. I think I know, message received. I got you. Eye to eye. We're on the same page. I feel you, Tanej. I do. Message received. Because if you think about it, if the last year or so has been, especially, last year and a half or whatever, has been any indicator, nobody died from that tornado, and nobody died from any hurricanes or anything like that. They all died from COVID-related tornado injuries. I'm sure they died from COVID. I'm sure the factory that got torn up, the tornado just came through, whirling COVID around at such high speeds that it was pushed, the air pushed the COVID into their system so strongly that it accelerated the effects, and they died of COVID. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I mean, I know I sound like it, but I have to admit I'm not actually a scientist. I know. Surprising. But I'm pretty sure I have a good grasp of that. based on my understanding of what I've been told by our government officials. COVID causes the smash and grab robberies that aren't even occurring. COVID caused some smash and grab robberies that I like the fact that some of our government officials say they're not even occurring, like AOC, that it's all made up. That's not actually happening. But then the White House is saying it happens, but it's COVID caused that. That's COVID, which I'm not sure. I mean, are the people who are smashing into Burberry and places like that, do they think they can buy off COVID? Is that what they think they could do? If I trade off some diamond necklaces, I'm safe. COVID won't mess with me. I don't know what they think they can do. I'm not sure. Or were they running from COVID because COVID was out in the street? It just wasn't caught on the security cameras, but it was out in the street, and these people sought shelter from COVID by running into the stores, and they ran in with such speed and force that the glass all broke on the display cases. And then they thought, oh, I have to pay the COVID toll in order to get out of here. We all know about the COVID toll. So they thought, I forgot my wallet. It's in my other pants. So I'm going to borrow. Just going to borrow. I'll pay it back later. I'm sure that was their intent. This diamond necklace and things like that. And I'll pay the COVID toll. And then I'll be able to leave. And I'm sure they're law-abiding citizens who will come back later to pay that back. I'm sure. I feel like it. They seem like it. They seem like nice people. Probably just misunderstood. They're victims of the system. Really, you and I are to blame for that happening. It's not even COVID. You and I are to blame. Well, the thing is, we're not going to put that money into other shit because because they discovered, hey, here's this new issue. Now let's create an entire industry based on it. Like for example, if we spent that money elsewhere and we didn't scare people about COVID, then what would all those people do who made masks and put them on Etsy in the very beginning? What would they have done for that extra income as they sat at home and collect? Oh, yeah, the government checks. Yeah, I guess they could have just done that. If they were unemployed. Now, if they weren't unemployed, if they didn't work beforehand, then no government checks for them. Believe me, I know. And by unemployed, I don't mean not employed. I mean actually on unemployment. If they weren't on unemployment, in other words, if they had not been working for the whatever requirement number of weeks, like it used to be like 22 weeks or whatever it was, in the previous year before you could collect unemployment type of thing. If you weren't in that situation, no unemployment checks, no government, bump up on that or anything. You just sat at home and that's that. But if you were working like that, then you got that extra federal bump on top of the unemployment and all. And then you had all this time and you thought, well, I guess I could also join in on this brand new COVID related industry. And I'll make masks and sell them on Etsy. And then you get the people who what was it? They bought up all the K95 masks and stuff like that as soon as they could early on so they could resell them at higher prices. You always have those. We always have that price gouging kind of thing down here, hurricane season and stuff anyway. People buy up stuff and then they try to sell it. And of course, toilet paper. People were buying tons of toilet paper at the beginning of COVID. Not for themselves, but so they could, eBay that shit. Or start an Amazon storefront or whatever. Absolutely. So, what was it? 89. 80. And $1.07. We only need 6 of these. I'm gonna go with 5. Take my chance. If I have to come back and get one, then so be it. Because that may very well happen. But I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to try it with 5. Because I got a 60% chance. I might still end up with extra. Let's see. If we make 5, let's see. 6 or 7 maybe even. 7! I got 2! Hey. Nice. Nice. Well, my girlfriend works at the grocery store, so, if they had pallets of stuff come in, they were able to set a little bit aside for themselves, So, it came to, how much do I need? 20 green wood? Okay. I'll just go this. I'll go this way instead. There's more green wood this way. So, like pallets of water come in or something like that, whatever. They just set a little bit aside and then they you know, for the employees and stuff like that to be able to purchase, so that they're allowed to get a chance at it as well. And then they get to take it home too, you know. In fact, that brings up a good point. Now that I think about it, that's probably what these corruption nodes are in New World. They're probably just, they're COVID nodes. I get it now. I get it. I'm tuned in. I don't have that. I got rid of that earlier. No, I'm not doing that. I don't think I'm going to do that one either. 12 sheep. Where would I even find those around here? I don't think they are around here. I'm just going to get rid of it. Amazon and unions? What, the corruption nodes? You think the corruption nodes are formed each time an employee at one of the Amazon fulfillment centers stands there and says, you know what, maybe we should organize. And then a corruption node just forms around him, and we should organize. And then Amazon says, send the adventurers in to destroy this stock. Is that what I think that's pretty much what you imagined it. Like, I feel like I have that right. And really, whether I do or not, that's all that matters. Is that I feel like I do. Because my reality is more important than the actual reality. See, I've embraced this generation's thought processes. I believe it now. I agree. I mean... how could it be any other way? Where am I going here? Oh, further north. Okay. See, now I get coarse sandpaper. That would have saved me a couple of bucks if I had had that already. But whatever. So... Tenashberry, I would not recommend that you do exactly the same thing I'm doing, necessarily, which is whatever it takes to get my territory standing up, even if that costs a little bit of money. And the reason I say that is because, well, I don't know what your character's financial situation is, excuse me for the cough there. But I'm imagining you're not in the same situation as mine, at least. And I don't want you to use up all your money trying to buy things like sandpaper and stuff like that. You'll find all that stuff as you go around and do your thing. On the other hand, what I'm doing is trying to specifically get my territory standing up in Windsward so that I can buy a house. That's why. So, oh, actually I want to go this way now. I mean, I can buy a house right now. You can buy a house at level 10, but only the level 1 house. Level 20 for the level 2 house, or whatever, something like that. Level 1 or 2 house maybe at level 10, level 3 house at level 20, level 4 house, whatever the hell it is. You have to have a 30 bottom line to be able to buy the big house. And that's what I'm looking to buy, is the 10, well, it's a $20,000 house normally, $10,000 if it's your first purchase. Your first purchase is half off for the homes. So I'm looking to buy that, and I'm going to buy it in Windsward. But I had only a reputation of 12 in Windsward when I decided this. So the last couple of days, I've had to grind territory standing in Windsward so that I can, you know, get up to 30, the required 30, so I can buy that big house. Why do you say you can't buy a house yet? You don't even have a level 10 reputation in the territory? I would think that you should, because you're like level 20 something. You should be able to, you probably do in Monarch's Bluff if you've been doing town board quests and faction quests, and if you craft anything, you know, you also get a little bit of territory standing each time you craft something too. You have a basic level for the entry house. Is it, you're just saying you don't have the money for it? Because it's only 20. It's only 2,500 gold for your first one. If it's a small one. If you only want to go with the small one. It just depends on the size of house. Like, I haven't bought a house yet, but specifically, that's because I, well, A, was undecided about where I wanted to do it, and then B, because I was saving, wanted to get the large one. I knew I wanted to get the large one, so. What the fuck are we doing here? Ancient Guardians. Okay, that's easy enough. Oh man, I missed. You see that shot go straight up into the sky? With some redonk. Done. And then these two. What are these two? Armor, fastener, and lost pirate. Okay, no problem. I got that. Well, we can help you make some money too. You know, when you're online, let us know if you need help with anything, definitely, and we'll don't worry about it, like, oh, I don't want to be a burden, or it's not about that. You know, we knew when you joined you were going to be a burden, so we already expected that. No, I'm just saying, honestly, we can definitely help you. It's not a problem, you know. Sometimes some of us are just grinding away at the same old crap and would love, you know, a break or something different anyway. Excuse me, I didn't invite you to that fight. So now you get that in your face. Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we can help power level you. We can help you. You know, if you have a particularly tough area where you want to grind a weapon skill or something like in Monarch's Bluff. If you want to go down into Dead Man's Cove and you want to get some good faction points and stuff like that, you know, make sure you take those bounty missions or whatever, faction bounty missions. We'll go down to Dead Man's Cove with you. Hell, if nothing else, I'll go down there and grind up, you know, one of my off weapons or something as well. You know, I could. That's where I like to go to grind weapon skills myself. Because it happens pretty quick down there. So like I said, just all you gotta do is say something. If you're going down there and you want some company. I mean, what's the point of us, you know, getting to 60 if we weren't gonna try to help, you know, folks and stuff like that? Alright, so here's how this works. I switch to this, I go flap. Come on, man. Stop moving around. Why are you retreating? I'm right here. You can't come hit me? Do you get stuck? That's stupid. Alright. Let's do it again. Why am I not hitting? There. Jeez, I'm standing right next to the dude. I'm not even hitting him. Right. You're in Windsward currently in the game? Okay. Well, the area I was talking about was Dead Man's Cove in Monarch's Bluff, at the bottom of Monarch's Bluff. But you can do this area too. It's not about that. Hold on, I heard you. I heard you, turkey. I'm gonna ignore you, dude, because there's a turkey over here somewhere. And I must find it. I heard it run. I mean, there it is. Got him. Now. No knife. Oh, man, my freaking knife. 73 or... one repair kit. Bloop. Yep. This saved me 73 gold. Alright, what else I got down here? Anything? Yeah, I got something back there. What's that? Lost pirate? Okay. I'll just ignore all you. Up above. I don't need to get tied up in their drama. You got all that drama. They're drama queens. Sit down. Oh, somebody must be in here. Oh, cool. Bye. how this works. See, this guy's gathering people. That's all I need to do. I'll let him do his thing. I don't need to hang out with those guys. Actually, let me come over here, though. See about resources. You probably already got them. Yeah, you got them already. Yep. That turkey charged me. I hope you guys all saw that. I hope you guys were all witness to that. That turkey came right at me. Yeah. Aggressive little son of a bitch. Okay. No, it was not. Because they took that away. They took that away. They knew that we were coming. They knew that the Foul Mood Company was going to be on a hunt for it. And so they took away Turkulon. In an effort to save him from our wrath, Amazon Games removed him from the game. But I have a word for them. No. Eventually, it will be... It'll be... His uppance will come. Let's put it that way. Eventually, it will happen. He'll be back. And we'll be waiting. Yeah, I know. Because Amazon listens to these things. What do I care? I don't know why, for some reason, my whole family is reporting in about their vaccination statuses. Now, I get it from one of my aunts because she's pretty quirky out there. Totally get it. But other family members, I don't... You do what you do, man. It's your personal decision. I don't really... Doesn't affect me. If you want to be, you can be. If you don't want to be, I get it. Yeah, I don't know what prompted it. It could have been any level of conversation between any of them. Who knows? Bet you're not going to chase me down here. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a text to me. It was a, group text. And it just all of a sudden one of them's just like, I'm vaccinated. Okay. Is that your crowning achievement? I don't know.
My blade, my life. Choose your next contribution to our cause.
Not doing Amron right now. I will take that. Get rid of that. Go there. Oh, over here. Yeah. I thought it was odd too, though. You know, to all of a sudden just get a text that says, I'm vaccinated. Alright. Good for you. Whatever floats your boat. How are we doing on this territory standing? Alright, we're 27 and a half. Basically. Oh my god, is this more of them responding in? Oh yeah. This is so random. Everybody's reporting in whatever their status is. I've had this many doses of the Moderna. You know what? My blood is pure and disease-free. That is my response. Who cares? Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks, trader. So I can group up with you without worry? That's what you're saying? I'm surprised that that's not a thing. You know, I'm surprised they haven't done it. Like, kind of like how you can't group with people who are PvP flagged. They should have like, you send an invite to an unvaccinated character. You cannot group with this individual unless you get vaccinated. Oh my god. I just responded. Everybody else is saying I'm not actually doing it, but everybody else is saying, well, you know what? Screw it. I will do it. Everybody else is saying, you know, vaccinated, 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 all this stuff. I just responded with muting this thread. I don't care. I think what they're doing is because the family is planning on getting together for a Christmas, you know, celebration of some kind, a big family gathering, and that's what they're trying to report in, as if everybody would be concerned. We just had a Thanksgiving one, and nobody asked. Nobody even asked. It wasn't a question. Wasn't even a topic. Are you vaccinated? Or anything like that. We just had one for Thanksgiving. I was there for that one. We drove in, you know, and nobody asked about it. For some reason, though, apparently at least one of them feels the need to pipe up about their vaccination status in preparation for this Christmas one, which is this weekend. So I was like, whatever. Vaccinated? You mean more like indoctrinated? Boom! Dropping the mic, walking away. Ha ha ho! Kablam! If you're vaccinated, doesn't it really provide assurance to the person that is vaccinated? If you choose not to, then it's a concern for that person, right? Not to the unvaccinated. I can't fault someone for feeling worried. I'm not saying that. Yeah, whatever. I mean, do what you do, but if it's that big of a concern when you're going to have 20 people at least gathered together, don't go. Because let's put it this way. Vaccinated doesn't matter. I mean, there are breakthrough cases. There's nothing saying that something couldn't still happen anyway, even if they're all vaccinated. So 20 people gathered together. If you're concerned for yourself, then don't go to the event if there's 20-something people. Because even if they're all vaccinated, you could still get a breakthrough case. So who's to say something couldn't happen? Somebody could still be transmitting. Who knows? Whatever. You're all stopping to pick up some kind of food item or something like that, more than likely, if you're going. So you're going to run across how many people between when you leave your house and when you get there anyway, more than likely. So if you're that concerned, just don't go. It's not a big deal. Whatever. Just say, I don't feel like it. Okay. And I'm not saying that it's a personal attack, or that it's intended as a personal attack. Like I said, it's totally your choice. But whatever, if you don't want to go because you don't feel safe, okay, don't go. But it's like, all right, so my girlfriend's got a friend of hers who won't go to, what was it she was talking about? Oh, okay, so my girlfriend likes to go to the casino every now and then, right? And she likes all the bells and whistles. She plays the one-armed bandits and stuff like that, right? So she likes to go every now and then. And we got casinos down here in South Florida, for anybody of you who may not know this. Indian reservations, Which I'm surprised that we still call them that, considering they're Native American reservation. Whatever, anyway. The point is, she likes to go. She's asked a friend of hers to, who's a little bit older, than us even, and said, hey, you want to come to the casino at some point? And she's like, no, because I don't want to take a chance on bringing something home, and then my grandkids getting it. Okay, well, first off, last I checked, the young are much less susceptible to it than the old. So these teenage and younger, in like single-digit age kids, are a lot less susceptible than those in their 60s and above. So she, being in her 60s, has a lot more risk to worry about for herself than she does about bringing it home to her grandkids. But she doesn't want to bring it home to her grandkids, so she doesn't want to go to the casino, which is full of a lot of cotton tops, a lot of Q-tips, a lot of white-haired, really older folks, and stuff like that. Understood. But that's her argument for why she won't go to the casino, right? Is because she doesn't want to she's not concerned. She says she's not concerned for herself, but she doesn't want to go there and then bring it home to her grandkids. That's fine, whatever you think. However, once a week, every week, there's a bowling league that they all go to. Now, this bowling league at the bowling lanes, full of people not wearing masks because we're in South Florida. I would say, from my understanding, from reports, at least 60% of the people there have been infected at some point with COVID. At least 60, more likely 80. Now, whether you want to do the counter argument of, well, that just means they're safer because they have the antibodies, sure, absolutely. But at the same time, what I mean by that is that anything you could catch at the casino, you can catch at that bowling league, and also still take it home to your grandkids. So how is the one argument If you just don't want to go to the casino, just say you don't want to go to the casino. But I know she's liked the casino in the past, prior to COVID. So it just seems like too many people are pinning too much on COVID. You know, oh, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. But it's not. You know, or your argument for, you know, what you're doing doesn't seem like it makes much sense for why you're doing what you're doing or how you're, whatever your situation is. Just, it doesn't seem like it makes much sense. It's like people don't even understand what they're resisting or changing their life for. They don't, it doesn't even make any, there's no logic to it. I mean, if you're changing your life for something, you should at least have an understanding of what you're doing, you know? And it just doesn't seem like they do. I'm not trying to say that I don't think it's valid if you're going to be concerned, but be consistent with your concern is what I'm saying. If you don't think, you know, if you don't trust large gatherings, then don't trust all large gatherings. Don't pick and choose, you know, which ones you think might be a valid concern and which ones don't. That's all. No, I don't mean susceptible rate-wise. I mean susceptible to the harder effects of it. They are less likely to suffer the more debilitating effects. And you may have said that in the remainder of your paragraph, but I only saw the first couple of words and I went ahead and started to respond. But here, I'm going to read up a little bit here because I know there was some stuff that Tanish had said too. If you're vaccinated, doesn't it really? Okay, right. We addressed that. Do what you need to do to feel safe? Of course, sure. I mean, if you stay home, if you want to stay home, whatever it is. I'm not judging anybody or saying, you know, I'm not saying don't be vaccinated. I'm not saying do be vaccinated. I'm just saying it's your decision. It's your personal whatever. I feel like the only thing I ask someone near me is wearing a mask or keep your distance. Yeah, but you asked that before COVID because you're just into masks. I heard that about you. You know, that's why Halloween's your favorite. But let's see. And at this point, the vaccine is proven to be less effective than just living your life. People with the vaccine get. I know that's the. And those that get it also have the same reaction. That's the thing I really find funny is that people sit there and they go, oh, the vaccine at least, you know, is making it so that if you do get infected, you have, or even by Delta or whatever, that your symptoms are less. Really? How do you know this? Because there's such a wide range of effects between completely asymptomatic, mild symptoms, regular flu-like symptoms, severe flu-like symptoms, hospitalized, ventilator, death. All right, well, there's 7 different categories that you can fall into. All right. With infection, not even talking about uninfected, with infection, 7 different categories that you could fall into the moment you're infected with COVID. There's no way to know with 100% guarantee, 100% certainty that subject A who gets infected would have been on a ventilator had they not been vaccinated, and because they were vaccinated, they only had flu-like symptoms, you know, or they would have been hospitalized, but because they're vaccinated, they only had mild flu-like symptoms or no symptoms. They were asymptomatic. There's no way to know. You don't know because there are people who were unvaccinated completely, who have been infected and have been completely asymptomatic, had nothing. So There are people, though, who were asymptomatic completely, you know, who were walking around, tested positive, didn't even know they had COVID. We're like, really? I'm sick? I didn't even know. You know, there are other people who had a little bit of, I didn't feel great for a couple of days, but then that was it. You know, there are plenty of folks who, I tested positive for COVID. I stayed at home. I did whatever. I had a headache for a few days. You know, I felt a little bit miserable, but not worse than the regular flu. And then that's that. And a lot of those folks were unvaccinated. So how do you know that if somebody only suffers a little bit or none, that it's because they had a vaccine? They could have just been one of those people who doesn't, you know, who wasn't going to suffer anyway, whether they had a vaccine or not. They just weren't going to suffer the effects that detrimentally. There's no way of knowing, and that's the thing that gets me, is that people sit there and they say, oh, well, I don't want to, I'm going to change my life and live my life this way based on this assumption, and all you're doing is buying into the hype. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying the whole thing's a conspiracy theory. I'm not saying that there's no cause for concern. Of course there's. But by the same token, the concept that it's going to go away or that it's going to change or anything like that, I mean, it's going to change, sure, in the sense that it's going to mutate, you know, or whatever. How many versions of the flu do we have right now? It's been around a long time. There's a shit ton of versions of the flu. The concept is, take care tonight. And thanks for stopping in, man. Or lady. You know what I meant. The concept that if we vaccinate and then we do, you know, whatever, that it's going to go away, or that all you're going to do is you're resigning yourself to live your life in this permanently controlled environment. You know, nobody wants to be the boy in the bubble, you know, to make a reference to that kid from the 70s or whatever it was. I know it's dated, but still. Yeah, that's fine. That was perfectly fine when there was initial concern. You know, we didn't have enough information. We've had plenty of cases now, though. I didn't have an issue with it, and I had concern too in the beginning, and not just because of media hype, but just because it was such an unknown. You know, there's always a fear of the unknown in general, and it's not always, you know, an unjustified thing. You know, it's a survival mechanism for humankind, you know, to sit there and say, hey, we don't know anything about this. You know, that's what scares me the most. But once we started finding out about this, then, okay, why are we still freaking out? You know, I get that there's a potential threat. I get that there's a concern. I get that you take precautions. I'm not saying, you know, go lick door handles and stuff like that or whatever, but, you know, it just seems like people are so overreactionary, you know, as always. And our media and our government are not helping this at all. They are totally making this worse because it's business for them. Because the more you hype up the threat of all this, the more people see the panic news, the more they want to stay tuned in and watch more. And all that does is keep selling commercials. You know? And that's the sad thing about it, is I wish business didn't thrive on, you know, during calamities. But at some point, people need to figure that out. People need to stop and think, hey, you know, is there a reason, maybe, that they keep saying this and keep saying that, and that they keep hyping up all this this, bad stuff? Well, yeah, because it's business. We've created an industry. There's a massive industry related to this right now. It's a panic-based industry, but it's an industry. No, absolutely they don't. Because what are you going to convince people is the big threat? What other malady are you going to say? Typhoid? Nope. Nobody. Even the regular flu. There's an annual push for flu vaccines and all this stuff or whatever, but there's no like real push. It's just they mention it and stuff like that, and then they recommend it. And every single time I go to the doctor, they ask, did you get your flu vaccine? No. Do you want your flu vaccine? No. Well, it could help. You know what else could help? NyQuil. Whatever. There's Walgreens and CVS are full of things that can help if I get the flu. If I get a bad cold, essentially, which is usually all it is. Now, in rare cases, of course, it can be bigger. But it's not that often. And besides that, I'm a big believer in building up your natural immunity. Build up your immune system. Eat right. Expose yourself to things, because your body is the most adaptive machine on this planet, probably. It'll come up with solutions, to any issue, basically. It'll say, oh, what's the problem? We're getting burned alive? Well, okay, well, we're just going to generate asbestos skin. We're just going to come up with it out of the blue. Obviously, that's an extreme example that would not be real. Totally fantastic, but, as in fantasy-based. But still, the point being that the human body, within limitations, is an extremely adaptive machine. I mean, at the same time, it's extremely fragile. You shift our core temperature 1 degree, and we have a problem. Or 2 or 3 degrees or whatever, we have a problem. But at the same time, like I said, you do end up sometimes with situations where it's like, oh, okay, we can adapt to some pretty dangerous situations. We can adapt to
My blade, my life.
illnesses and things like that. I'm not doing that. I'll do that and that again. Yeah. Of course. Well, they're not concerned. It's not about... there's an industry, yes. But the government's not concerned about making money on the deal. The government is concerned... now, they're getting... probably pressure from this industry, to take all these controlling measures and stuff like that. So I get that also, but the government just wants to control. That's it. This government, at least, wants to control. They want to be in control of your everyday life and decisions and all that kind of stuff. And they would love it if you would be willing to sit back and relinquish control and just say, you know what, make my decisions for me. I'll watch whatever you want to put on TV for me. I'll just sit back and you can just throw whatever food you want to throw at me and all this kind of stuff. They would love that. They'd be like, great, we got you. Don't worry about it. All you got to do is sit there and do nothing, and the government will take care of everything for you. But in return, you basically have no liberty. You don't have the ability to criticize the government. You don't have the ability to do anything of your own volition. You're restricted under house arrest, essentially, and all that kind of stuff. And screw that. No, screw that. That's not... Oh. I have said ever seeing that movie, whenever the conversation has come up about what is the scariest movie you've ever seen, my response is always Idiocracy. You know, whenever we're talking about horror movies and people are talking about Saw and people are talking about Friday the 13th back when they were a kid and all this kind of stuff or whatever, I always say, nope, Idiocracy. Idiocracy scares me more than anything. And every day it becomes a scarier and scarier movie because of its relevance. Did I do this already? Did I come over here? I don't remember. Oh, okay. Wrestling grizzly bear, got it. How much time for 12 minutes? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm pretty loaded up. What am I loaded up with? Do I have some stuff to put in here? Bam. Yeah, I got a little bit. Oh, I can't put that much. Can't put that. Put that. Oh, I could almost put that. Ah, rrr, brr, rrr. Can put that. Yeah, sure, yeah. Ooh, I got a lot of Arcana and stuff here too. Oh, I gotta dump off some stuff. Trader, I need you to get in here. I got a bunch of junk to give you. Oh, I can dump that weight. That's good. 36 pounds of feathers. I don't need that. Oh, here, I can dump this weight too. Bling! 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 Level 22. Nope. Gone. Few hours. Think I got that kind of time? I ain't got that kind of time. Hours. I might. I'll probably be here. I'll be here. I'll just be here. Whatever. Nah, it's fine.
My life.
It's fine. It's no big deal. But I have been, 12 seconds. I have been trying to save up some stuff for you. I mean, nah, don't worry about it. I'll be fine.
My blade, my life.
My blade, my life. Blah, blah, blah. See, because I'm going to buy a house here in just a little bit, trader. Because I am at... Ding-a-ding-a-ding. 27 2/3. Yeah, I have infused leather sitting in Everfall waiting for you. Yes. I have infused leather sitting there in Everfall waiting for you right now. I have like 400 or something like that infused leather. I mean, it'd just be a simple run to go get it, but that's where all my leather stuff is. Sorry, I got 485 infused leather. So, yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get to 30. Because this house right here will be... Now, you won't see it, because I'm not going to have all the house points that whoever this guy has. This guy is, whatever. But right behind this storage thing on the north side of town, bink, I'm going to buy that house. 30 Windsward standing. That's why I'm working standing. And like I said, I'm currently at 27 3/4. I started yesterday morning, maybe Monday afternoon, I don't remember, at 12 standing. So I'm working it. I'm getting there. And I think this doesn't have time, right? It says 8 minutes still. Yeah. Yes, you'll be able to see them, but I'm just saying, just walking by, you're not going to see it. And I don't think there's anything to craft in here right now. Nope. I do have some things, though. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It definitely is. Coarse leather? Oh, sure. 200 coarse leather. Thank you very much. 70 cents each. That's 134 bucks. I'm not sweating it. I can always get more when I need it. Because coarse leather doesn't cost anything to make. I mean, rawhide. That's it. I was selling eggs for like 15, 20 each. That's why I'm at 51,300 basically now. Well, not because of eggs, but I'm just saying. I've been selling a lot of stuff over the last couple of days. See, I mean, there's even 11 cents per flint they're offering right now. With a 10,000 order. Flint! At 11 cents. Pretty nice, right? Green wood, 7 cents. Oh, sure. Take it. It's 34 cents, but whatever. 18 cents per stone. Nice. See, like, hyssop's running like 30 cents. Every time, or each of the times that I was going out, I was gathering hyssop, and I was originally going to hold a bunch of it for you, but then I was like, I'm going to start selling it, and I'm just going to keep gathering it each time, and then in case you log in, I'll have some. But I don't have any place to store it all, so I just started selling it. I've made hundreds of coins over the last day or two off of hyssop. And then Sego's like, why bother? You know how Sego is. Sego's like, why are you even bothering with trying to make money and all this kind of stuff? I'm like, I don't know, so I can have it, you know? And he's like, yeah, but what do you need it for? You're not spending on anything. I'm like, yeah, but the thing is, there will come times where I'm going to want to craft something, you know? I don't want it to be like, okay, now I got to 200 armoring and I got my runic leather and I got, or I just need the runic leather in order to craft a thing. And I go, well, runic leather's on a timer and all this kind of stuff or whatever. I don't want to have to wait when somebody says, all right, now I want such and such kind of armor and I have the schematic and I have all the things. I'll be like, okay, well, I can buy this stuff. I can just buy it. And then I can craft the thing, you know, whatever it is, you know, whatever. It's just a convenience thing, you know. I mean, you can have your, you know, people can have their different mindset of, you know, whether they think it's worth it or not. But it's not. I mean, I'm not going out of my way just to try to make money, you know, type of thing. Damn, lumber's $1 Damn. I'm not going way out of my way just to try to make money, but each time I'm running out, I'm going ahead and making sure that I'm gathering a bunch of stuff so that on my return trip, I'm stopping by after I turn in whatever quest and get the new quest, just in case some of the things I picked up might be useful for the new quest, then I'm just going through and stopping on the trading post and dumping stuff off. Now, if I then go back out and get new quests and come back in, and the things that I just sold are necessary for the new quest on this next run, then so be it. I gotta go get more, I guess. Whatever. But I like milk. 17 cents. Sure, I'll take $1.81. I don't need the milk. If I need tier 1 food products, I can get that. You know, poultry is tier 1. Pork is tier 1. I mean, game meat's tier 1. And I've got 31 of that. So, and I'm not really cooking per se, so. Honey, 5 cents. It's free. It's right here. So 50 cents almost, 48 cents. It all adds up. I mean, like I said, I'll get more Hyssop later. If you're not going to be on for a few more hours, I'll take the 40, almost 45 bucks right now. So, might as well. I don't feel bad for doing it, that's for sure. You know. I get that he's, see, like Nut. Right, Nuts, oh, there's no buy orders anymore. They were selling for, there was a buy order earlier for 15 cents each for Nut. I was like, damn, yes. So I gathered up a bunch, but whatever. Yeah, let's just make sure, let's see what it's going for now. 41 cents. Yeah, I'm not. I'll wait. Somebody will offer up something. I mean, I could put it on there, but I'm not going to bother. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space, so. I do have some more Calcum. I got all kinds of different stuff, though. I got Star Metal for you, whatever. Right. Yeah, so the Void Gauntlet requires death modes. I've been trying to save up death modes, too. And gather those definitely for you. Or death something. Wisps, motes, essence. Motes obviously would be the most economical way to do that. But still. Yeah, that stuff's no big deal. Oh, and even though she's not on anymore, Tinaj Berry, I've been saving up saltpeter for her. I think I have 265 saltpeter here. Oh, I ended up with a sliver of Batterstone out of all that earlier. I didn't, when I was busting up boulders, I didn't even realize. I'll take it. Soul Sprout stem. I don't know. I only have one of them, but still. Nice. Okay. Well, I've been trying to make sure that I have motes for you guys, whether it be for gauntlets or gem cutting or whatever the case. Anyway, so the least I can do if I'm asking for the gems is try to provide the motes if at all possible. Still don't know what happened on the death quintessences, you mean? Nah, whatever. I got plenty of that too. I have that here in Windsward. I'll look how much. What are we talking? Infused silk? Here, I can look right now. I'm in here. If you I have 1113 infused silk. It sells for $5 each, almost $4.50. There's a sell order or a buy order for $4.50. So if you were to place it on sale, it's going for as much as $7 or whatever. So it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. 50 is not going to make me or break me. Like I said, I've got 1100, and I have that's infused silk. I don't have any actual silk right now. All the silk that I have is infused already. I do have 61 silk threads. And I have sateen. So I could, you know, I can go make some more silk right now. Then. Because I got 900 sateen as well. So here, let's make some silk. Let's make some silk, people. 15% chance. I got sure, why not? Come on. I can only make 10, but whatever. Give me 2 at least. Only 1. That's weak. Alright. Okay. Do I have any wire fibers? I do. I got 222 wire fibers. Guess I can only make 5. Maybe I get lucky. Nope, 5 it is. Okay. I have whatever the basic one is that you get. So now I'm at 1118 infused silk. I've got some wire fibers. I don't have any silk threads right now, but I still have 890 sateen. I have just the starter, whatever it is, one that you have. I just got some honey. Just picked up some honey. Just pick me up some honey, yo. So I'll just do that. No, it's not that. I'll look it up here in a second. I know that's one that you make, but I don't think this one necessarily applies or bonuses anything to your storage capacity. I think it just allows you to access it or something. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's hewn log. Let me double check, because I thought that hewn whatever was the lowest one, but let me see. Here, I'll just do this. Just nope. Now it's not saying it. Why is it not saying it? Oh, because I'm in the wrong space. I'm in the wrong place. Duh. It's in Everfall. All my furniture stuff is in Everfall. Ding. Chest. Alright, here's the 3 I have. I have a tier 1, old wood, tier 2, iron, and iron. I have 2 iron storage chests and 1 old wood storage chest. It's not hewn, it doesn't say hewn log. It might be that. That might be what the hewn log recipe makes, is old wood storage chest. But that's what it's called, old wood storage chest. And honestly, I have no idea where I got any of these. I mean, I guess they were just drops. You know? I don't know how many items I can even put in my house, but I know that I have 34 pounds of items, so I guess 34.4, so I guess 344 or something like that. Oh, no, 50 of these is ash stained, so that's not. But 294? No, some of it's got to weigh more. Yeah, like that pirate rum. No, that's two. That's a half each. Okay. All right, so they weigh a half each from the looks of things. Well, that one's 0.6 for some reason. 0.6, 0.3. All right, so I guess they just have different weights. For some reason, the unsettling note, which is just a piece of paper, weighs as much as a skull with a fancy hat or whatever. No. Yeah, a skull with a fancy hat. I don't know. It weighs 3 times as much as a pot of winter flowers. A note, a sentimental note, for example, or an unsettling note, or a to-do list, they all weigh as much as a pot of winter flowers. In fact, they weigh 3 times as much as a pot of winter flowers. Maybe it's just me, but there seems to be something amiss there. No, I know. I was looking at the 0.3 weight on the... Oh, you're saying in the house. The item count, not weight. Yes. I get that. I was just remarking at the number of items I had based on the weight or whatever. That kind of thing. So, like, what... So this goes at 323,000 points in here. Whatever. I want to... So, like, if I want to purchase this house... Okay, so 200 items I could decorate in here. Up to 8 pets, 10 lights, and 4 storage chests. I thought you could have 5 storage chests. Hold on a sec. I could have swore that I had seen something that said about 5 storage chests. So I'm going to... No, I mean, I could have swore I've seen somebody say something about having 5 chests in each of their 3 houses. No, I thought I saw it in a video. In fact, I'm 90% certain that I've seen it in a video that a guy had done. So I'm just looking to see if there's any text I can find that supports that. Because I didn't question it at the time, because I wasn't really looking at it. But now, obviously, I'm thinking, you know, this... Okay, so that old wood storage chest is definitely a looted item. And it gives 225 capacity. Whereas the hewn log tier 1, and the old wood storage chest is a tier 1. The hewn log storage chest that is crafted gives 200 storage capacity. basic. Pressure discount. Finally give a territory. Higher the two more two. Yeah, everything says 4. I'm seeing. I gotta double check that video. I'm pretty sure I remember which video it may have been, so I'll have to double check it later. Heads are there. Featured offers its own house. I don't know what that means. Chess. The decoration menu plays various chess here. Houses. Bump 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 bump. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you. Just looking something up. Okay. Right. Okay.
Wow, there's only one tier 4 house in Brightwood. That doesn't look right. That looks like Morningdale. So on that guide that you posted, Trader, I just realized on the houses you can buy thing, the map where it shows the different tiers of houses and their locations, you know, on the map of each of the cities and stuff with the drop down. It doesn't have Morningdale listed. It has Great Cleave listed, but when you select, which you can't live in because nobody can capture that, when you select Great Cleave, it shows Morningdale. Weird. Yeah. A little bit of oversight. Yeah. Oh, that was weird. I didn't look at all of them, but nice. I'm not going to do this. I took it just to cancel it. No, it doesn't. I didn't look. All right, let's go get some water. Oh, yeah. I got myself a, like, just kind of a shtick kind of little thing, like a little mini fridge that's like this big. You know, it can fit in a car and everything. It's like this deep or whatever. It'll hold like a 6-pack, you know, but it's not just it can act as a cooler, but it also can plug in and be a little mini fridge. So I went ahead and set that up you know, kind of like on the floor here by me, so that I can have my unofficial drink sponsor. You know, have one of those nearby, and whatever else I might want to keep refrigerated. I don't have like a whole like home office kind of setup. If I did, I would do an actual like a. I don't know that I would do a mini fridge like they do in hotels and stuff like that, because we were talking about it, my girlfriend and I. Those ones kind of suck because you can't use the whole interior space. They're usually like if the door's over here, then you go back, and then it kind of comes down, and then because of the motor, it has like a little shelf in the back, a half shelf type of thing, and then like the bottom half, you can only use like half of it. So I wouldn't do that kind of thing, but maybe like the equivalent of like the wine fridges or whatever with a glass door, you know, because I don't need the freezer section that they try to kind of half-ass do in those mini fridges that you can get at the hotel. They try to do like a little freezer portion that never really freezes right, and then it kind of screws everything else up or whatever. So I would probably do something more like a wine fridge where it's just refrigerated. It doesn't need to have as hefty a motor because it's not trying to freeze anything. You know, it just does the refrigerated portion, and that way it doesn't have to really infringe on the interior space as much either. Yeah, absolutely. That little metal, like, area like this or whatever, maybe that's up there, it's all iced over and crap. It's like you sit there and you go, the moment you mention something like that and you make reference to that, everybody knows what you're talking about. Everybody's like, yep, that's the way it is all the time.
Blade, my life.
So it makes me always think to myself, if everybody knows what you're talking about, the moment you make a reference something like that, then everybody knows it's a problem. Then why do these companies continue to do it? They know it's a problem. Why don't they fix it? Do the right thing. Do a different alternative, something. And I'm not talking about the hotels. I'm talking about the companies that make the little fridges. Figure out a better way to do it. Because it's not working. Everybody knows it. It's a joke. Well, then they need to have a better one for hotels. And hotels should get those. Hell, in fact, you know what? If I were one of those fridge companies or whatever type of thing, I would make a better one specifically to market to hotels, to say, hey, listen, we know that those other things, they don't really work that well. We got this, that, you know, for your purposes and all this stuff or whatever, and they ice over and they're crap, whatever. We're going to make this better one or whatever. And then if I were the hotel, I would specifically advertise, hey, our rooms are outfitted with this, which is better than most other hotels. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those little forget about those, like, I don't like the ones where it's one shelf and the top shelf goes all the way through, you know, to the back, but it's got like the freezer plate on the back or whatever, and that's it. And then the bottom half only goes halfway back because of the big motor in the back. Screw those. Those suck.
You know, yeah, that's a big deal. It's a lot of you. When you're talking about this kind of thing, you're talking about you have limited real estate. You know, you have very limited real estate in there. You ain't got time to be screwing around with big motor bump out areas. Don't need it. There's a reason you're getting a mini fridge. Because you already have limited real estate. Because you're not putting it, you're not using that in your, you know, kitchen. Is there corruption or something over here? Yeah, I guess so. Around the bend. I was like, man, I hear all this screeching. Yeah, it's and sometimes, and I get it, the argument might be, oh, it's just a hotel, who cares, you shouldn't be there very long. I hate to break it to you, you know, sometimes you're there for a week or two, depending on, you know, what you got going on. You know, like in the military, they might send you somewhere, you know, for some kind of training or something like that, or whatever it is. And they might give you a per diem and put you in a hotel. Well, that sounds nice, but now you've got this thing to have to live out of for, you know, 2 weeks. Yeah, I know, I get that. I totally get that it's a cheap alternative, but that's what I'm saying. So here's my viewpoint on that, okay? Any reputable hotel chain, granted, they're buying massive amounts, you know, what of these things, and so even the difference between $100 per unit or something like that is significant. We're talking millions and millions of dollars for like La Quinta or something like that or whatever. However, they pay for themselves by what? The third time the room's rented? It's all been paid for. All of them have been paid for. Every time after that, it's already taken care of. Even if, okay, $500. Fine. Even if you wanted to say $450 difference. If you want to say the other one was $50, this one's $500, and you want to give the max disparity there, and you want to say, all right, cool, $450. Within 5 rentals, that thing's really paid for itself. You know, especially if you're advertising that. If you can use that as a good point of advertising. You can sit there, especially something like, you know, any place that's like suites, like comfort suites. You can sit there and say, hey, we don't have crappy, you know, refrigerators. Come and live a nice, you know, it's a suite, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, come and live you know, in a nice place if you're going to be here for a few days, you know? I mean, yeah, you pay up front for it, but then people would prefer that. That's gonna things like that little things like that are often the things that shift, you know, business your way. That's what I'm saying. Come and stay a while with us. We'll make it comfortable for you. You got a chest for me up here? Yeah, you do, don't you? Do you? There you do. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just, like I said, I think things like that would pay for themselves pretty quickly. It'd be a non-issue. Whatever the expense is. Especially when you're talking about, you know, companies that pay millions and millions for things as it is. You know, because you're buying in such bulk. You can reduce some of that price anyway just by buying in such bulk. Because when you say like $500, that's the retail individual price. If La Quinta wanted to make a contract with that company or something and say, hey, we're going to put this in every one of our rooms in every La Quinta, they're going to get it for less than 500. All right. Oh. Little explosionary thing. Well, it isn't a challenge. It's just a level 25 corruption. So it's not really a challenge. I just did it for the standing on Windsward, really. I don't even... I think I'm maxed out on Azoth still. Yeah, I'm maxed out on Azoth, so I just did it for the standing. And it was in the way. It was the direction I wanted to walk. Die. Alright. I'll get this one. Yeah. I just killed it. Yes. Like that one right there. See? Turkey. Bam. Of course I killed it. That's a company mandate for us. 5 precision tools and chests, okay. Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Apparently, I'm very disappointed though. Apparently, they had a Thanksgiving event, but I was on vacation for Thanksgiving, so I missed it. And it had a turkey boss. Here's another turkey. It had a boss turkey called Turkulon, and like they got rid of him, or they ended it like the day I got back, basically, from my vacation. Knock knock. Sorry, is Janie home? Can she come out and play? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't disturb you guys. Were you guys busy? Sorry. I should have probably... I'll see myself out. Hey, what are you doing in here? Oh, just sleeping? Yeah, oh, you disappeared. Yeah, I don't remember what percentage have the Turkey Terminator title. But I think when I got it, it was only like 7% of the player base had it. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I haven't played COH in a long time, but I'm not against it. It's just haven't played it in a long time. I'm not a big, I'm sure it doesn't surprise you to hear this or whatever. You've seen me play games. I'm less of a PvP player. I like to play cooperative COH, personally, but I just enjoy playing co-op with friends. In COH or any other game for that matter, for the most part. Alright. Will you stop it? I'm trying to look at my map. That guy, you know? Alright? That guy. Telling you. Alright, here, I'm gonna go ahead and turn these things in first, and then I'll go through to the other side. Oh, no, don't you dare. I got you. I'm on your... That's fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with, you know, a player-like feel. I'm just not... You know, I like playing cooperatively with friends, and I find that a lot of human beings, you know, who are into competitive gameplay tend to not be people I really want to chat with a lot. You know? And I don't want to play with a lot of that stuff too. It's I mean, like, I don't mind team competition as much. Even I don't know. I just find a lot of gamers' attitudes to be not healthy, and I don't surround myself with people with unhealthy attitudes in life, and I don't want to surround myself with people with unhealthy attitudes virtually either, if that makes sense. I get that. You learn their patterns and stuff like that. But when it's a really poor AI, especially, you know, when it's just going to keep banging its head against the same wall and can't figure a way around, that becomes a problem. Four more steel ingots and 8 rugged leather. Okay. So I need 4 steel ingots, so 8 charcoal. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Eight rugged leather. So if I leave 25, then I can do 41. I'll just do the whole thing. Whatever. Yeah, and I don't mind as much with friends just messing around type of stuff. Like you're talking about. Why am I going here when I need to be going to the... Here. I'm just not a big fan of it, like, with random, you know, just the PvP mindset in general that a lot of online games play. If it's team, it's not as big a thing to me. You know, I'm not against it per se. Like in War Thunder or something like that, you know, like we talk about or whatever, or Crossout or whatever. If you're on a team, then I'm fine with it, you know. But when it's individual, I'm just not that competitive that way. I'm a very team competitor. Like I like even in sports and stuff like that, I don't mind team sports. I'm not a big individual sports competitor, you know. Like I like volleyball, for example, or something like that, you know. That works for me. Soccer. Not watching soccer. You know, playing it every now and then as a sport is fine. Watching soccer, I don't understand why people watch that. My brothers both like soccer a lot. I always rag on them for it because it's so European. So of course, you know, gotta rag on it. And they're my younger brothers, so I gotta rag on it. And when I was in Afghanistan, I worked with a bunch of European soldiers and stuff. And of course, they all love soccer, football, whatever, And they would get in the argument how much they hated the fact that we called our football because it's not really football, and all this stuff like theirs is football and all that kind of stuff. And I would humor them a little bit and say, I get it, because they would complain, they would say, like what? How can you even call your Super Bowl champion the world champion when the sport's not even played all over the world and all this kind of stuff or whatever? They were trying to rag the American stuff. I said, well, first off, we can because America, and we're right. And then secondly, I said, don't worry. I told him, I said, don't worry. Soccer's big in America too. It really is. It's big in America. I'll acknowledge that. With 12-year-old girls, I said, don't worry. Don't get me wrong. We could pay millions and millions and millions to a soccer player in America, but that's a lot of money for a 12-year-old girl. And it's unnecessary. I enjoyed that. It was fun to rag on their thing because they're so locked into it. Oh yeah. And that's why I think it's funny. Precisely why I wanted to rag on it. It's kind of like in the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin, when Steve Carell's character talks about how, or he rides a bike or whatever, he didn't have a car in the movie, right? He rode a bike and everything. And so Seth Rogen's character says, you need to fix things up, and he's like, what are you talking about? And all this, dude, you ride a bike. And he's like, lots of people ride a bike. He goes, and Seth Rogen's like, yeah, when they're freaking 12. So, that kind of concept of, yeah, sure, tons of people play soccer in America when they're in junior high. What the hell, man? Sit down, and your turn too. Was it 5 or no? It's done. Okay. Ooh, I have a territory point. I'm at 28. Ooh, I'll reduce that property tax, even though it's still reduced right now. If it's going to be the big size house, it should probably be as reduced as I can get it. Come on, man. Hello, rabbit. I was killing rabbits like crazy earlier. Now I'm just passing by 4, 5, 6 of them at a time. Jesus. not even killing you. Get away from me, cat. Ooh, the orichalcum is here. I'm gonna skip the iron and go straight for the orichalcus. Orichalcum. Oh no! It's doing this weird thing again. Boom. There you go. I'm gonna take all of this. Then I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna get this little patch. Oh, don't forget about me, it says as it spawns back in. And I didn't. I went back for it. Da-bidi-bidi. Hello, turkey. Caught you out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, Euros are funny about their soccer. Oh, well, I already got this one. Alright, what am I looking for here? Armor fastener, lost pirate, and then lost pirate. Okay. Alright. Bam. Sorry if I interrupted you while you were resting. Do. Do. That was sweetly timed. Boom! Sweetly timed orb there. It just eliminated the 3 ads all at once with one orb explosion. Splidoosh. Silver's already gone, so we're good. Okay. Sit down. Hello. Don't mind me. Just murdering you and stealing your shit. And then these guys down this way. Yep. Woohoo! Beep-a-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. You can. Oh, did you drop a bag? You dropped a bag. Oh, I'll pick it up and I'll salvage it. I think it's just 5, so I'll just do these 2 that are in here and right here because they're blocking the chest. Do. Some sugar and some bread bait. And right around this corner, I'm gonna go ahead and kill that turkey. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. All those resources are gone. I'm not concerned about them then. Woohoo! 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 Better give me these water moats. Give them. Give them. Rivercrest stem.